Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Terraria. Now, last episode, we took out the golem. And before we get started here, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to support my channel and become a part of the Meerkat family. And in this episode, we're going to take on the Wall of Flesh. And I want to do the solar eclipse event, but it's late, so I'll have at least one chance to go and take out the Wall of Flesh. And then we'll go and do the solar eclipse event. I do have one tablet on me. I got 4 guide voodoo dolls. I spent a little bit of money to upgrade this for a little bit. I like this, the hatchet. It's auto swing and it chases foes, which I like. And I was researching it, I couldn't remember how to make the asphalt, the blocks that makes you run super fast. And I researched that. And it's stone and gel, and you need the Blendomatic, which you get from, I think, the Traveling Merchant. And in Hell, there is new enemies and more powerful enemies, like a new demon. And that shoots that guy right there. He does a lot of damage. So be careful of him when you farm the, in Hell, I haven't been back down here since we killed the Wall of Flesh, so it's been a little while. But I want to farm the Wall of Flesh, and I can't remember if the Wall of Flesh still does the V of Hallow and Corruption every time you kill him, or it's just the first time. I didn't research that, I should have. That's what's got me worried the most. I don't need buff potions because this guy's not hard anymore. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Dude, get off. Can I not take out the Wall of Flesh without your help? Maybe because I got it favorited. There we go. Back to that problem again that we had at one time. Come on, Wally. He's gonna be real easy. But we need some items from him. Well, we don't really need them. I just like having them. Yeah, he's really easy. Real easy nowadays. What did I get? Pawn hammer. Wall of Flesh. Oh, I got the laser rifle. It's not what I want. Not bad. Takes a lot of mana though. No upgrades on it. Ow, ow, ow. Can I not just look in my inventory without getting slaughtered? Well, I got the mask. Whoopity whoopity. Well, living fire blocks. That's kind of cool. And you probably noticed on my house. Oh, I'm got that was a weird frame drop. You guys, if anybody would, checked out my special for Terraria I did yesterday on Halloween. I opened up over 200 packages from the Halloween event, I guess. I don't even know. It's the whole month. Where you get goodie bags dropped from enemies randomly. Time is it? 2 a.m. Well, it's too late to, or way too early to summon the, what do you call it, the solar eclipse event, and it's too late to summon another Wall of Flesh because you have to wait till morning for a new NPC to spawn. Look at all this blink root. So much blink root down here. Well, we're just down here now. getting close to beating this game. Only got a few more bosses to take out. Oh, he was not difficult. I'm gonna see if I can set up an arena for the Dark Cultist. The hardest part of the Moonlord thing, I think, is the towers. I don't like the Dark Cultist, so Ballsack again. I haven't seen Ballsack in a long time. But the Dark Cultist, he's pretty difficult. And so I like to set up an arena for him. He's there right now. I haven't been back there, but he stands right here with a couple of his pals with a portal. What I'm thinking about doing is flattening this out, or like make this flat and build platforms across, so I have a nice running area so I can run away from him and shoot at him and whatnot. So that's what I'm thinking about doing there. Oh, really? But yeah, this I don't want to fight the Goblin Army. I want to fight the solar eclipse event. Man, the Goblin Army shouldn't take long. I just don't want to fight that. I want to do the solar eclipse. Can I still do the solar eclipse anyways? Yes. We got goblins and solar eclipse. Why not? I don't think I got all the items for this yet. These death-looking guys, they drop the death sickle. I like the music in here. Like if anybody watched my Borderlands series, they know that I'm a horror movie bus. Well, that was a weird way to say that. Buff, if I can speak correctly. I think I know English. But yeah, I do like the horror movies. Now, I love this thing. The Possessed Hatchet, it's a good item to get from the Golem. It chases your enemies, and you just hold down the mouse button. That's all you have to do. I want to upgrade it to Godly status because it is considered a melee weapon. I think that's the best special ability you can have for it. See if I can get all the items. See, these are the new enemies introduced in hard mode for the Goblin Army. Oh, they dropped something. Neptune Shell and look like a voodoo doll. Hex doll or something. I think I've had that before. It shoots out a bunch of tentacles or something, which sounds hentai-ish. Don't look that up. It's for adults, and it's not good. Alright. Yeah, the goblins aren't putting up any threat. Oh, drop something else. What do we get? Toxic Flask, huh? I think I've had that before, but it's been a while. I think it might shoot out like a cloud or something. No, you throw the flask if I remember correctly. You throw it and it actually damages enemies if you can hit them with it. Ah, look at this. Another goodie bag. Look at Jason Voorhees right there. I'm waiting for the Mothra. Because that one drops the Broken Hero swords. I'm wondering, do I have to be somewhere else for them to spawn? So let's go out a little bit. And you notice I built my arena a little further here. And that's for a reason. And the reason being is for the Moonlord fight. Oh, and I still got my little black cat. You see, he flies on a broom. I like this Possessed Hatchet. I need to spend a lot of money to get this thing upgraded. It was a weak possessed hatchet when I first got it, and at weak status, it still was 10 gold. The lowest I made it in the cost was when it was broken. It was only like 5 gold, but it's still pretty expensive. I like the music during this. Reminds you of horror movies. I'm trying to figure out why is Mothra not appearing. I want another broken hero sword so I can make a... What was it, the true Excalibur? So then I can make the last weapon in this series. I'm gonna run over here because last place I was meeting Mothra was at the... There's Mothra right there. Got 3,000 or 6,000 health. Lays eggs. Flies at you constantly. I was hoping it would spawn on my platforms, but this thing's random. Better drop a broken hero sword. Okay. Get back up here. Don't drop eggs. Gotcha. And it dropped nothing. So the Mothra will drop the Eye of Cthulhu yo-yo, and it has a chance of dropping the broken hero swords, which you need to upgrade your weapons, which is the Excalibur and then Knight's Edge. Go back to my arena. Maybe it'll just has a small chance to spawn. So I'm after is the Mothra, mainly. Still one of my favorite weapons in the game. After this is done, we'll check what we have found. Ooh, another death sickle. I'll get rid of this mushroom. Those, that little orb, the flying orb that I just killed down there, is where you get these summons. They look just like that. We got more loot bags to open, but I think we pretty much got... That's the thing that drops the summon. It drops the spear staff. Come on, Mothra. I need more Mothras. One more Mothra to drop the broken hero sword. That's definitely what I need right now. That's all I lack. Oh, I hear a Mothra. Where are you? Oh, it was just that death guy. Kinda has the same sound. Mothra. Where art thou? Mothra barely spawns. This a problem here. No. Go back to the possessed hatchet. It's fast and it homes in on enemies. And it doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't cost mana or ammo. I'm thinking about building, before the Moon Lord fight, I want to build at least a couple of stacks of chlorophyte bullets. Ooh. Oh, I can't pick it up. Because my inventory pretty much instantly fills up as soon as you do anything. The problem with farming. Let's deposit all... Ah, Mothra. That is definitely what I wanted. You better drop the broken hero sword. Please. Best place to do this is in your boss arena. You get the buffs. Mothra's tough though. 6,000 health. Got you? Anything? No. Why would she drop something? Wow. It only makes sense. These guys hurt. They hurt a lot. One of the earlier enemies that you meet during the Solar Eclipse event is called the Eyeball Zombie. That's like one of the worst. They can shoot at you from a long distance, and that laser hurts a lot. Nail gun. Do I get some nails with it? I just recently, the other day, was doing playing Shadow Warrior 2, and I just got a nail gun in there too. New chainsaw. Classic horror movie tropes. So I got a chainsaw, 140 damage. Come on. Alright. That was funny. Nail gun? I think this comes from the Pinhead, the Hellraiser character. What's that get? Nails? Okay. I need another Mothra, please. Mothra's not easy, but that's what I need. 2 Mothras so far, and nothing dropped. Except money. I like the music of this for sure. I need to do this and have the music box so I can have the music anywhere. Terraria has some pretty good music in several different areas. Jason, stay away from me. Swamp Thing, Reaper, Frankenstein, or Frankenstein's monster, Doctor something. Oh, I didn't even reset my abilities here. Here, need a second one. Hey, man. Spear staff. Masterful, too. The doctor guys die so quick I can't even tell what their name is. This is Vampire. It reminds me of I watched the second season of Castlevania. The only thing I gotta say about that without spoiling too much, because I don't want to spoil it if you have not seen it. It is M-rated. It's got some stuff in there that's pretty crazy. But I think Dracula in there is a bit on the whiny side. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. But it's alright though. And at one certain point in the show, they did add some classic music that if you are a fan of Castlevania, you will recognize. I'm not going to say much more than that. Hey, get off. Come on, drop those broken heroes, or are you going to drop nothing? Thanks. Yeah, the Mothra barely drops the stuff it can. It's a low chance. Yeah, you get pretty swarmed in the yeah, I knew they were going to drop the Pinhead was going to drop the nail gun. Just knew it. Because he shoots his spikes at you. Think of that if you ever watched Hellraiser. If you see Hellraiser, he shoots his spikes at you. Hex doll. Okay, that's what that is. So basically a voodoo doll. Yeah, it's one of my favorite weapons, but I barely even use it. Yeah, that Doctor, what's it? Dr. Manfly? Oh, so it's like the fly. Duck, I'm sorry about that, but you were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. This is the Blendomatic right here. I haven't used the cauldron. I don't even know what it's for. But I bought it from one of the NPCs and I placed it down. I think it came from the Witch Doctor. And I just placed it here. But that's the Blendomatic. You can buy this from the Traveling Merchant. That allows you to build asphalt, and asphalt is 2 gels and 1 stone, or cobblestone. It gives you 1 asphalt, I think. Oh, come on, drop your item. No. She drops the eggs, and those eggs will hatch if you let them sit there too long. And yes, you can destroy the egg after she lays it. Mothron, sorry. It's not Mothra. Eye of Cthulhu. Which I like the Eye of Cthulhu for sure. It's one of my favorite yo-yos. I like to have the Terrarian, but I never had that yo-yo before. And I've killed the Moon Lord several times. But apparently it's one of the rare drops from the Moon Lord. I like the cat sword. The cat sword. Ah, that one's funny. But yeah, just let y'all know, I know I can talk about this when it happens, but when you do the Moon Lord, or you fight the Moon Lord, or before you fight the Moon Lord, you gotta destroy 4 pylons. And the pylons will drop soul looking things, and that's what you use to craft new items, weapons, and whatnot. And it takes a bunch. So you probably have to farm those several times. That means maybe getting wiped out by Moon Lord several times before you have enough items to materials to build what you want to build. But as a note, these towers are very tough. The enemies that they spawn are pretty tough, and they do a lot of damage. But you have to destroy the enemies to destroy the shield around the lose the train of thought. But you got to kill the enemies to destroy the shield around the pillar. And after the shield is dropped, then you can destroy the pillar. And then after the pillar is destroyed, souls will stay floating in the air, and then you can pick them up. And there's 4 different types of souls that represent each tower or pylon. And come on, drop the Medusa's head. That's something you just don't drop for me. I've only had the Medusa head once, and that was a long time ago when it was first introduced. But back on topic here is that the note I wanted to say is that don't get discouraged if you get killed by those towers, because I die a lot on those towers, and that just happens because they're very tough. Why I say don't get discouraged is because if you do damage, or you starting to break the shield on a tower, or do damage on the tower itself, it stays even if you die. So you don't, it doesn't reset the progress that you have done already. So that's the good point about those towers. They're tough, but the situation is that you don't have to worry about it. It doesn't matter how many times you die, because your money will drop right there anyways, close by. And you just re-pick that up. And it just, so all your progress that you do just stays, so it's not a big deal. So if it's getting tough on you, you can always find new items. No, he's not respawned yet. That was a waste. Oh well, I did just get a freebie. I was hoping to get another wall of flesh. So I wanted to farm them a few times before we start doing the Moon Lord thing, but I might have to do it off camera because it takes a lot of kills with this guy, and every time you kill the wall of flesh, you have to wait until a new guide NPC shows up in your town. So that's the bad point of it. So that's it's probably best if I farm this off camera. But we're gonna go do something real quick. We're gonna start building the arena to fight the cultist. But first, let's drop some of this stuff off. What's the damage on this? 60? 53. Ooh, we got a replacement. That was taboo. Speed and knockback mana cost. Nice. Look at that damage. We'll go ahead and open these puppies up. Ah, rotten eggs. Yee-hoo. Gross. 134. 159 ruthless. And here's that Shadow Flame Hex doll. So he shoots out these like tendrils. And I think they aim at enemies, but it does take mana. It's okay damage, I guess. It's pretty rapid. You guys seen this and this? It's funny. Does it have? Yeah, it does. You can actually cut down trees with this. That's cool. Hard mode equipment. Oh, jeez. Ah, man. Let's go ahead and just put all these in here for now. You get so much stuff. So much stuff. Alright, let's go up top and see if we got any room for any of this. Oh, that was it. Nice. Well, lame. Hey, having this inventory space is just so extreme sometimes. I want to keep those though. My nails don't belong there. There goes an ammo. There we go. Alright. Yeah, off camera, I'm gonna do some farming for some more chlorophyte. I know you guys probably seen plenty of the jungle, so I'm gonna do that off camera. Just farm a bunch of chlorophyte, and so I can make chlorophyte bullets, which are really good because they chase after enemies. So I'll do that off camera, and I'll show you guys the Dark Cultist. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the. I don't know if I got time to do the arena for it yet. I might do that off camera, but if I have time, we can just do it here on the video. Yeah, I find the dark cultist to be kind of tough. Well, let's see if we can take them out. Not right now though, because that's going to be in the next episode. In the next exciting episode of Terraria, we will be destroying the dark cultists and starting the pylons. Does that sound cheesy enough for you guys? But that's actually from, I can't really do the announcer voice for Dragon Ball Z as well, but I can sort of sound like him if I try. In the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z, we're going to see two characters fight for 3 episodes, and then they might win. Guessing who it is? That's up to you. That's something else I need to do. I need to take my net and farm those special worms in the mushroom biome underground, so I can start going after Duke Fisheron. But there's something I like to do in those mushroom bombs. I'll probably show that in the next episode as just an extra bit. What I'm talking about is building a mushroom biome underground in a certain way that makes it easier to catch worms. That's just the way I do it. So, alright, we are here, and there's the dark cultist. So I'm worried about my summon. My summon going to go. Beetles, deadly spirits, turn him off. I don't want him like going after these guys and starting the whole process, because if you attack once near the guys, it starts. So don't attack towards these guys. But we're gonna go over here, and we did get this last episode, the pick saw. Yes, the pick saw. You get this from the golem, and it's a really good pickaxe. See how fast it is? It just cuts through. Makes digging very quick and painless. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this flat right here, and I'm going to probably add some heart lanterns and at least maybe 6 of them, 3 on each side. Maybe some uh, campfires. If I can even talk today. I say and too many times. But yeah, I'm going to fill this place with healing things. I might put a honey pit somewhere right here, since it's solid blocks. Honey pits are very useful. Don't jump up here. Oh, okay. For a second there, you had me worried. I was like, oh, don't do it, man. I want to make this a little longer. That's what she said. Sorry, that was bad. Oh, goodness. The amount of stuff spawning here. Is it these dark cultists? Yes. Alright, we're gonna go out to there. Oh, we got party time right now. There's no time for parties. We got bosses to kill. I didn't see a new guide show up, so yay. I need to plant some more trees, because my wood's getting lower. Which, that's what she said, maybe? I don't know. That's an old joke. That is what she said. I know she stopped saying that. It's just awful. Let's go ahead and finish off what's left of those. Alright. So off camera, I'm going to set this the rest of the way up. See how much running speed, see how much running area I got. It should be plenty, so I can be like attacking the cultist. And just run backwards, attack, you know, running around, dodging, you know. So off camera, I'm going to fill these with the heart lanterns and campfires. I might put a honey pit right here because it's solid blocks, so I can just dig into it. So that's going to work. I remember when I first saw this, it was crazy looking, like, because I knew that they added stuff to the game, but I didn't know what exactly. And I was just playing the game to see what updates and stuff, and I noticed I've already killed the golem, and I noticed I walked by the dungeon, and I was like, what is this? What is going on here? And I was excited, and it was cool. It was something new. It was all about the Moon Lord. And before we fight the Moon Lord, I do want to make chlorophyte bullets. So off camera, like I said earlier, I'm going to farm chlorophyte, finish the arena for the cultist, and maybe farm the wall flesh several times, see if we can get any of the emblems, which I have 0. And I'm going to call that an episode, guys. We did take out 1 wall flesh. We saw the solar eclipse event. I wanted to show that at least once. So, if you would like to become part of the Meerkat family, hit that subscribe button and join today, and let's make this family stronger and grow. And if you like my commentary, you find it helpful, funny, or entertaining at all, hit that like button to show your support and help me and my family out. And don't forget about that notification bell to keep up with my latest videos. And I'm out, guys. Bye-bye.